All right, guys, Scott Teague with you back again. As I said before, it's been a while, but I've been very busy um, doing other stuff. Hadn't had a chance to come down here that much to work. Run a few trains and a couple of times, but still, I was waiting on more trees and stuff like that. Finally got a batch in yesterday, so I'm in the process of putting some more trees on the back aisle. But I was running a train around here, and this is the runaround track right here that connects into the lower staging here. And then you can branch off and run your train around the lower level. As we pan here, you can see it goes across the doorway here and runs the lower level all the way around. So you can run a train all the way around if you want to. But I had an idea. There's so much wasted space right here. I put a board back behind here to put it against the wall. So now it's solid all the way to the back of the wall. And then I put this track in here and put a turnout right there. Now, I don't know what I'm going to call this industry here, but I had an idea. I wanted something big, so I didn't want nothing small, a lot of small buildings and stuff like that. I wanted something, a big warehouse or something like that. So let's go over to the workbench and I'll show you what I've done. Now we're going to walk over here. This is the first aisle that you see coming in. And I don't want to show it to you until I get the camera in front of it, but this is what I built. As you see here, this thing is almost, I think, 3 foot long. Did it all out of styrene, scratch built it, as you see here. Pan it all the way down. It's got 6 doors on it, but had parts, in the parts bin to put like vents and stuff like that, as you see right there, vents, and made the overhead lights out of styrene. The had the gutter, the downspouts, and all that. But I wanted something that faced on the wall, and not too much to stick out. I think it sticks out about 2 inches on each side. But there's a door here, as you can see. Now I do have steps to put there. It's not a door that goes to nowhere, but yeah, you can see how thick it is there. But made this out of styrene this past weekend. It took me probably 2 days to do this. Probably, I say about 4 hours, probably 8 hours altogether. Probably went a lot faster if it wouldn't had the paint to dry. But this color right here I really like, because I did the color on the wood chip unloading facility there for the paper mill, and I like that color, so decided to use it on this building here. But it's like I tell people, if you got somewhere on the layout that a factory made building from Walters or somewhere don't fit, sit down and use styrene and build your own. I mean, it's very simple. Do some measurements, have an N scale ruler to measure out everything. I can't remember how tall this building is. I'll have to. I got a little thing that I made here. Let's see here. The building is 40 foot tall. So the building's 40 foot tall from the ground up. So that's a big building. And like I said, I did all these right here was made out of styrene. The doors, the padding around the doors. Had 2 doors left over from another a factory building that I had some extras that just used those 2 there, but made the padding around it. But yeah, all the stuff you see here is built out of styrene. And like I said, it doesn't take long to build a building because it's, you know, it's square, rectangle, whatever. Just get your cuts right. And styrene is very easy to work with. So don't be afraid to do your own, because yeah, I guarantee you it'll come out good. It'll be a building that will fit in your area. You won't have to cut, you know, a building down and scratch build a whole bunch of pieces together, and you know, and do all that. I mean, I've done all that, and it's not worth it. I probably got about, I say, $40 in this big building here. Now, can you imagine a 3-foot building this long, what it would cost if you bought it from a company, from Walters or somebody like that? So give it a try. Here, I wanted to show you too. Got all the trees ready. Here's all the trees. Bunch of trees. Piles and piles of trees in the floor. I don't know how many's here, but I know it's a bunch. But waiting on them to dry a little bit. They're still a little damp. Gonna let them dry and then put the colors on them, and then I'll get started from right here to where I left off, all the way here, all the way up to there. And I don't know how far it'll go. It'll probably go from, I might have enough to do from right here back on the tunnel right there. That might be, yeah, that might be all that I'll get out of this. But yeah, it's going to take about 3 more boxes at least to get all the way up there, and then go through and put, you know, trees here and there that I need. But the overall trees will be in, and then go back with the fine details. That's what I'm doing. So I got that. So now I can do the trees, and I probably waited on that for about a month before I, you know, got some, because I was, like I said, I'm so busy with my other job that I just ain't got down here to do anything. And I've been doing custom painting for people, but that's about it. But like I said, I got back into it this past weekend and built this big building here. But that should give you an operator a lot to work with. I'm going to put it in there, but I'm still not 100% sure that there won't be another building there. Probably not for rail service, but from truck service or something like that, just to fill up the space a little bit, because there is a lot of space, and that goes back behind the track there on the wall, if you remember. But so I just wanted to show you that. If you have any comments, suggestions on what this building could be, I was thinking about some kind of like a Del Monte place, distribution plant or something like that. I really don't know yet, but I think it's going to be a nice thing for the layout, as far as operating sessions goes, because this is going to be it's going to be a lot of cars in here. All right, guys. Till next time. When I get some more trees in, I'll let you see that. Like I said, there's still got a lot of work to do right here. So it's tree time here the next month, and get all them colored, put on there, and get going again. Until next time, guys. Stay safe and happy modeling.